once again joined by my friend Jeremy for another movie review. Say hi, Jeremy.
Hi.
As we continue this month's October Slasher Month, we're going to be talking about Child's Play from 1988, directed by Tom Holland. What do you think of Child's Play, Jeremy?
Oh, I really enjoy it. I've enjoyed it since I was young. Probably too young to watch it.
Right, no.
Still, it was pretty scary.
Oh yeah, I agree. You know, it's funny, before I even saw this movie or any of the series, I knew, he's just like Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers. You never saw the movies. You know who Chucky is just by seeing his face and how he's an iconic horror character, the same as like Freddy, Jason, Leatherface, Michael, Ghostface, and Pinhead. Yeah, I remember as a kid I was too scared and too chicken shit to watch the first Child's Play film. I didn't see this as a kid. I saw this when I was 15, when I was in high school, when I was sort of slowly, progressively getting over my fear of horror movies. When was the first time you saw Child's Play? You said you were young,
I really don't remember, but I was young when I saw
Right.
it.
Did it scare you as a kid?
I think so.
Yes, I think every kid would be freaked out by Chucky. Like I said, anytime I saw just like Michael Myers, if I saw a picture of Chucky, I'm like, get away, I would run away from the video store when I saw VHS copies of Child's Play. But yeah, I love this movie. It's great. Brad Dourif does a good job as Chucky. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. His voiceover work is fantastic.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. Robert Englund is Freddy Krueger, and Brad Dourif is Chucky. I can't imagine anyone else in the voice of Chucky.
Yeah, neither can I.
Yeah. This is also, in a way, this is basically like a modern day version. Remember that Twilight Zone episode, Talking Tina?
Yeah, I remember it.
In some ways, that's one way to describe it. It's like a modern day version of Talking Tina, but more color, a little bit more violent than. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Also, what do you think of the performances of Catherine Hicks and the kid who played Andy, and also Krista Randon as the police officer?
They're all pretty good, I would say.
Yeah.
They do a good job.
Right, definitely. Especially how when Andy thinks he got the best birthday present, but it turns out to be the birthday present from hell. Yeah, because he wanted this good guy doll. But little did he know that the doll was possessed by Charles Lee Ray, who was a serial killer and transformed his body into a good guy doll. Yeah. What do you think was the scariest moments for this movie, in your opinion?
I don't know. Maybe when Chucky first comes to life.
Yeah, I could see that. Remember when she's about to throw asking the doll we can really talk, and they're about to throw him in the fire. I said talk, goddammit, you stupid filthy slut! Ah! Even though despite this movie is straight up horror, but Chucky does have some moments of little bit of humor compared to what we got in the later sequels.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, remember when he's in the elevator and the old lady says, "What a hideous doll," and she leaves, and he says, "Fuck you."
That was funny.
It was. Even though it's straight up horror, but there's a little tad bit of humor for Chucky.
Definitely not over the top, though.
Oh, no, not even. Yeah, no, I agree. No, definitely not over the top in the later sequels. And I forgot to mention this video. When I first saw this movie as a teenager, I grew up watching Seventh Heaven with my mother and my older sisters. It's surprising and shocking to see that the mother from Seventh Heaven was in this movie. I'm like, that's the mother from Seventh Heaven. There's Catherine Hicks. Also, I root for Andy, run away from Chucky to make sure he does not get his soul back. Yeah, I remember when I first saw it as a teenager, I'm on the top of my seat, get out of there, Andy, run. But I feel with any horror film, I always think to myself, I don't have children of my own, but yet there's always a part of me where I'm always on the edge of my seat, get out of there, kiddo, get out.
Yeah,
it shows my soft side in a way. Yeah. What's your favorite moment of this movie?
Again, that's probably when Chucky first comes to life.
Right,
it's
right.
Scary and entertaining.
Right. Yeah, I can agree. Yeah. I also like it how when no one believes Andy at first, but then once Catherine Hicks' character discovers and realizes there was no batteries inside the doll, and now she realized Andy was not crazy or.
That's right.
Yeah.
You also have an actor named Jack Colvin in a small role.
Yes. Who was from
doctor at the asylum.
Yeah, because he was on the Incredible Hulk TV show.
Yeah, he was Jack McGee.
Yes, I remember when I first saw this movie, I'm like, that's the guy from the Incredible Hulk, Jack McGee. But unfortunately, I read this was his last film at the time, because I read he had a stroke or something, after...
something like
that. Yeah, something like I don't know exactly, but point is, this was like one of his last films, and after he had some kind of like medical condition, he had to retire from acting after that.
Yeah.
Because he was a pretty good actor. I liked him on the Incredible Hulk TV show.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah. I also like, what do you think of like the final showdown when like Chucky faces off against like Andy and Chris Sarandon's character?
It's pretty well done.
Oh, it is. Yeah. And just when you think he's dead, of course, he keeps coming back. He's like all burnt up and like, it's kind of like Terminator to some degree.
That's right.
Yeah. Then of course, like, they keep shooting him until they shoot him in the heart. Yeah, and also when he thinks that the partner doesn't believe him, but then when he is attacked by Chucky, and then they finally kill and shoot Chucky, now do you believe me? Yeah, but I don't know if anyone's going to believe me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, it's a great movie. I love it. It's one of my favorite horror movies. Definitely still, like, holds up with, like, what do you think of the animatronics?
Yeah, I'd say they hold up.
Oh, they do. No, they do. They're excellent. And I don't think Brad Dourif like did the recordings. Like, I don't think he didn't like share any scenes with like the actors.
No, he was rarely on the set.
Right. Because most of it was just like voice recording. Then the animatronic was doing the work. Yeah. I don't know why that scene with the voodoo scene kind of spooked me when he does the voodoo on that guy. Yeah. I wouldn't practice voodoo, but for some, I don't know what it is. Voodoo like just like freaks me out for some reason. Just the thought of like someone like making a voodoo doll and then like stabbing and feeling that like urge of like breaking your arms and yeah. I don't know, that just freaks me out for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. When Chucky visits the guy who taught him voodoo, he tells her the more time he spends in the doll, basically he becomes human with the doll, where him and the doll are one. I also like it how, like, when Chucky's trapped in the fireplace and he's about to set him on fire, Chucky's like, "Andy, no! We're friends to the end, remember?" Andy responds, "This is the end, friend." Lights him on fire. In the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, "You're fired." Anything else you want to touch upon with Child's Play, or?
I've met Brad Dourif.
Oh, yes. Oh, lucky. Go on, tell the story.
Oh, well, there's really not much to tell. I met him the first time, and I asked him if there was going to be another Chucky movie, and he said, "I'm sure there will be, but not for a while." And the second time was just pro photo op. I got to see him, take a photo with him, and shake his hand.
Right, nice. Great. I'm sure it was. And I'm sure he's a nice guy compared to Chucky, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of, like, the sequels after this, like, after the first movie?
They're alright, I suppose.
Yeah. 2 is okay. I mean, it's not great, but it's solid, and 3 is not the best either, but it's not the worst thing. Bride of Chucky, I think, was the best one out of them all.
Yeah, that one's entertaining.
Yeah.
And Seed of Chucky, I mean...
Yeah, I didn't like Seed of Chucky.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Oh, it is.
I can still watch it.
What's that?
I can still watch it.
Right, I mean, I can respect why some people enjoy it. They like it because of it's supposed to be intentionally bad and stupid, and like supposed to be a comedy parodying itself.
Yeah, they upped the comedy.
Right. Well, I'll admit, I only saw it once. It's been a long time, and I didn't see, like, the last 2 ones that came after that with Brad Dourif. I think it was Curse and Cult. I can't really make a comment on those. We actually saw the remake when it came out. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. The remake, what did you think of that?
It was okay.
I mean, I didn't hate her. Like, I thought Mark Hamill was okay as Chucky. I don't know. I just wasn't, like, into it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was different.
Yeah, I respect that it did try something different, but it just didn't do justice for me. Like, I guess because, again, nostalgia. The original has, like, a special place in my heart, and yeah. So, like I said, I give them credit. They tried, but it just wasn't done well, in my opinion. But that's just me. Yeah. I think there's also a Chucky TV series too.
Yeah, I haven't watched that.
Me neither, so I can't really make a comment on that. I heard it was good, but I don't know. It's like, after a while, you get burnt out with franchises. Yeah, and this Chucky's one of them. Because after Seed of Chucky, I'm like, nah, I gave up on the series. But it happens. Before in this video, here's my friend Joey giving his thoughts on Child's Play.
Child's Play is a 1988 horror movie, which in my opinion is a cool movie, and it was the best in the series. It stars Alexander Vincent as Andy. He was also in Fright Night, which is a cool movie too also. Child's Play was really a cool movie too. I recommend it. I've seen it a lot of times. It's a cool movie and it's really cool from the 80s. They also have a Chucky series that came out too a while back. Like I said in the past, usually the originals are the best. Ed Gale was also in this too. He's the one that was in Howard the Duck. He just did like some of the, like some of the stunts, or like when Chucky was supposed to be coming in the kitchen or something, and he was actually like walking and he was like a little bit bigger and stuff. That was really Ed Gale at the time. And then after they had like a mechanical thing or something doing the rest of the scenes. Brad Dourif was the one that played, made the voice for Child's Play. It was a cool movie, like I said. I strongly recommend it to check it out.
Anything else you want to say about Child's Play, or?
I think we covered it all.
All right, that wraps up today's horror franchise month / October, and say bye-bye, Jeremy.
Bye-bye.